Recently, Jiyue Automobile, which was founded by Baidu, went bankrupt. Its CEO Xia Yiping once said in public that Jiyue's goal is to compete with Tesla, and its Jiyue 07 is known as the Model 5 that Tesla has not built. The trend of lousy tails in mainland China continues to spread. Lousy tail buildings, lousy tail kids, and now even new energy vehicles are lousy. So far, only BYD and Ideal are profitable among mainland new energy vehicle companies. The general trend in the industry is one car sold, one loss. In the first 3 quarters of 2024, Xiaopeng lost 4.4 billion yuan, Jike lost 5 billion, Xiaomi lost 3.3 billion, and Weilai lost 15.2 billion this year, with a total loss of more than 100 billion in the 8 years since its establishment. In the past 2 years, new energy vehicle companies in mainland China have frequently been in trouble. Some cars have not broken down yet, but the car companies have already closed down. A year ago, WM Motor went bankrupt, kicking off the bad tail wave of China's new energy vehicles. Since then, brands such as Hi-Fi, Hengqi, Hyken, and Neza have been out of business, leaving behind huge debts and a group of anxious car owners. Recently, Xia Yiping, CEO of Jiyue Automobile, suddenly announced that the company was disbanded on the spot, shocking all employees, suppliers, and car owners. Jiyue Automobile was jointly founded by Baidu and Geely. In 2013, Baidu followed Google and began to lay out autonomous driving. In 2017, Baidu invested in NIO Incorporated. Since then, it has invested in Weimar Motor 3 times. In January 2021, Baidu and Geely Automobile jointly established Jiyue Automobile. However, since Baidu has no qualifications to build cars, it can only use Geely's qualifications and trademark Jiyue. Geely holds 65% of the shares and Baidu holds 35%. Xia Yiping, co-founder of Mobike, serves as the company's CEO. He once worked in product development at Ford Motor Asia Pacific. Baidu provides AI and autonomous driving technology for Jiyue, while Geely provides the vehicle platform and manufacturing capabilities. Compared with other new car-making companies, Jiyue is backed by 2 major groups and was undoubtedly born with a golden key. CEO Xia Yiping once said in public that Jiyue's goal is to compete with Tesla. Jiyue's Jiyue 07 is known as the Model 5 that Tesla has not built, equipped with a series of designs derived from Tesla. For example, there are no door handles, half-width steering wheels, screen shifting, button turn signals, and no laser radar. But the starting price of Jiyue 07 is 210,000 yuan, which is only 20,000 yuan cheaper than the Model 3. Why do consumers who like Tesla's design have to choose Jiyue instead of Tesla? In November, Jiyue launched 2 models, with sales of nearly 2,500 units, ranking 22nd in the new energy vehicle list. The reason for Jiyue's abrupt collapse was Baidu's sudden withdrawal of investment. According to Kaixin.com, Baidu originally planned to invest another 3 billion yuan in Jiyue, but after Baidu conducted a financial audit of Jiyue, it was found that there was a huge hole of 7 billion yuan in Jiyue's account, so it decided not to invest any more funds, which directly led to the break of Jiyue's capital chain. Jiyue's huge losses are not surprising. Automobiles are a high-investment, research-intensive industry, which requires a lot of funds in the early stage, and the cost of car manufacturing must be diluted with a scale effect before profits can come up. At present, most of the new forces in China's car manufacturing are still in a state of selling cars at a loss. Before Baidu started making cars, it must have known that early losses were inevitable. Why did it abandon Jiyue so quickly and so simply? We can see from a horizontal comparison that Xiaopeng Motors, also a new force in car manufacturing, had sales and administrative expenses of about 4.59 billion yuan in the first 3 quarters, with more than 10,000 employees and delivered about 100,000 new cars. Jiyue has about 5,000 employees and has only sold more than 10,000 cars in the past 11 months, but the corresponding sales and administrative expenses are as high as 4 billion yuan. In other words, Jiyue burned more money but sold fewer cars. Such results make Baidu and Geely see no hope of winning in the internal competition of car companies. When we look back at the development of new energy vehicles in recent years, the extreme explosion is actually just one more thing in the vast new energy vehicle bad tail tide. According to statistics from the Wall Street Journal, in 2018, there were more than 487 new energy vehicle companies in China, and by June 2024, there were only a few left. During this period, more than 400 new energy vehicle companies disappeared. But the problem is that a large number of new energy vehicle owners have also become cannon fodder. Buying a car is not like buying an ordinary appliance. For an ordinary family, it takes even several years of savings. According to statistics from the China Automobile Dealers Association, 160,000 electric car owners can no longer find the original car manufacturer. They generally face a series of problems such as difficult maintenance, termination of functions, and drastic depreciation in the second-hand market. Fossil fuel vehicles have a long history and have developed a mature third-party repair and maintenance system. However, a large number of new energy vehicle parts are produced in limited quantities. Once the original car companies no longer provide repair services, it is difficult for third-party repairs to find suitable parts. Xiaopeng Auto CEO Xia Yiping once said, "2024 is the first year for Chinese auto brands to enter the bloody competition, that is, the first year of the elimination round. Jiyue will not be the last car company to be in trouble. Why is China's new energy vehicles developing so fast? And why are there so many car companies going out of business?" China's new energy vehicle production and sales volume at home and abroad has ranked first in the world for 9 consecutive years. In 2023, the global sales of new energy vehicles reached 14.28 million units, of which China accounted for 63.5%. However, this data is likely to be inflated. China's exports of new energy vehicles are currently the highest in the world. Data released by the General Administration of Customs show that a total of 1.2 million units were exported in 2023, of which Tesla's exports of 340,000 units were also counted, while China's largest new energy vehicle company BYD only exported 240,000 units. From January to October 2024, 1.05 million new energy vehicles were exported. The main users are in Belgium, Brazil, and the United Kingdom. Behind the development of China's new energy vehicles is a large amount of financial subsidies from the Chinese Communist Party government. In October 2008, Elon Musk became the CEO of Tesla. In the same year, Tesla launched its first car, the Roadster. In 2009, the Chinese government decided to support this industry and began to provide car purchase subsidies in 2010. Before 2015, each new energy vehicle received an average subsidy of 106,400 yuan. In 2019, each vehicle received a subsidy of 57,000 yuan. From 2010 to 2021, the financial subsidy funds for new energy vehicles have accumulated to about 150 billion yuan, covering about 2 million new energy vehicles. Reuters quoted AlixPartners, a corporate consulting firm, as saying that between 2016 and 2022, the Chinese authorities' subsidies for pure electric and hybrid energy vehicles reached $57 billion, or about 400 billion yuan. Huge subsidies have made China the world's largest electric vehicle producer, and surpassed Japan to become the world's largest automobile exporter. For example, BYD sold 3 million vehicles in 2023. If each vehicle received a subsidy of 10,000 to 20,000 yuan, it could receive subsidies of 30 billion to 60 billion yuan. Tesla is estimated to receive tens of billions of yuan in subsidies in China as well. In addition to directly subsidizing new energy vehicle manufacturers, the government also reduces the purchase tax on new energy vehicles. In cities with restrictions on car purchases and driving, such as Beijing and Shanghai, new energy vehicles have become exceptions. In addition, car companies also enjoy various tax reductions and exemptions. In summary, as long as you put together a new energy vehicle, you can get more than 100,000 yuan in subsidies. Faced with the temptation of huge subsidies, various funds have been invested in the new energy vehicle industry. In 2016, the new energy industry broke out the fraudulent subsidy scandal. At that time, China had subsidized more than 33 billion yuan in the new energy vehicle industry. In the official inspection of 72 companies by the Chinese Communist Party, it was found that the amount of financial subsidies defrauded reached 9.27 billion yuan. This is the fraudulent subsidy that the official can find, and it is actually more than that. As long as you make up some vehicle data and deal with the relevant officials, you can get the financial subsidies. The average price of new energy vehicle exports from the mainland in 2021 were only $19,500 and $23,800 in 2023. This kind of export is about volume but not profit. Behind the large amount of exports is the huge government subsidies. This subsidy defeated the car companies in normal market countries, but also led to sanctions from other countries. At present, with the anti-dumping of new energy vehicles by Europe, the United States and other countries, China's exports are bound to decline. And the domestic market in China is also in a state of depression, with a bleak outlook. Venture capital companies with a lot of funds are no longer willing to continue to invest, and the original shareholders are also unwilling to make additional investments. The reason why Baidu withdrew from Jiyue is probably for its own financial security considerations. The Chinese government's financial subsidies also dried up with the economic recession. With the huge losses of various new energy vehicle companies, their funds will soon be burned out. It is difficult for us to predict which car companies will survive to the end, but the only thing we can predict is that millions of bad cars are on the way.